What's up, people? This is Rob Barrington here, and I have a really special announcement. Since the last time I recorded any of these challenges, we have hit 10,000 subscribers on this channel. So thank you guys so much for not only subscribing to the channel, but getting all these views on all this great content that we have here. I do it for you guys, right? And this is gravy for me, basically. I started this as kind of a just a labor of love, and to be able to actually get this many subscribers, this many views, and have the potential to earn just a little bit of money with this is just a huge bonus. And I want to talk to you guys about that. One thing that comes with 10,000 subscribers is a brand new tool for you guys to use. And I just want to show it to you real quick. I'm watching an older video here. This is last week's first day, actually. And as I watch this, you can see it's just a normal video. But below here, we have a little line with something new on it. It's called a super thanks. And that's what this is right here. So if you guys like what you see on this channel and any of these videos, any of the content you see here that's already created, and you want to show some support, you can click on this super thanks button, and as long as you're logged in, you can purchase a sticker and just say thank you to me and anyone else you see on this channel, and you know, that'll go a long way to helping us create more content here. So guys, thank you so much for getting this channel to that magical 10,000 subscriber threshold, and it just comes with new and exciting things. So thank you guys so much again. I'll keep pumping out this content if you guys keep watching and subscribing. So don't forget, hit that subscribe button and you'll see all the stuff we have coming, especially in the next week or so. I'm going to have some beginner stuff coming on to the site. So for those of you that have friends that are looking to learn the game from the very beginning, I'm going to have a series of videos that's going to kind of start people off, and then we're going to create some games for not only the beginners to play, but also intermediate to advanced players to join in and either play alongside or play in different games themselves. So lots of great stuff coming this summer, guys, but I will get back to our task at hand here, which is a special challenge. The robot, we've been having a pretty good run against the robot, and to be honest, we're a favorite in every format of scoring except for the one we're about to play. We're going to play a Just Declare tournament, and what that means is, you guys can see I'm already kind of halfway into the hand. That is because the robot has bid all of these hands before these games have started, right? So we're kind of stuck in the contract they put us in, and without information. And notice on this auction right here, if I show it to you, you can see that, you know, we haven't seen any bidding by the opponents. So sometimes we're going to have some information from them, and we'll show you what we do with that. Other times we're just going to have an auction like this that you've seen before. The opponents have done nothing, so we are just destined to play 3-no Trump here. Now, the auction essentially for us is irrelevant at this point, other than to recognize that the opponents bid nothing ever. Right, so that might be relevant sometimes, but for the most part, we just have our information here. Take a look at this first one. We're in 3-no Trump, and we have, you know, we have a lot of tricks here. We're going to take 9 tricks if we survive this opening exchange. Take a look at what we're looking at here. Make your play also. What are you playing, folks? They led low. So honestly, in a realistic circumstance, I'm never too upset about this play here. And the reason I'm never too upset about it is, you know, I have basically only one play to make, and the robot will have the same exact start to this hand, right? So even though this could go terribly wrong for me here, and I'm going to play the king, because if playing low, by the way, gives you a 0% chance, basically. The only way playing low wins is if they've led 4th best from ace, queen, jack, 4th. And usually you would expect the ace to be to your left because they're leading 4th best, but this is a robot, so we don't know what the heck's going on. But here, the only successful play you're going to see is the king, and that's just hoping the ace is on your left. So in this one, if it's wrong, it's not going to be bad for us. I mean, it shouldn't be, right? The robots are going to have the same auction, the same defense. And if it's right, we are just going to scrape together as many winners as we can take without letting them in again, right? So here, we're going to hop up king of spades. We're going to hope it survives. It does. Okay, nice. So this is just going to be about transportation and maintaining our tricks on each side of these tables here. So the first thing we're probably going to do is, or at least we're going to want to do, is obviously count our winners. We took 1 in spades. we're going to have, well, let me ask you guys. I'm going to give you a few seconds, and don't forget, you can pause this if you need more time. I'm going to go relatively quickly, but how many winners can you count from this moment? You've taken one already. That's right here. Okay, so I have one in the bank. I have 4 club winners. As long as I unblock this club suit, I'm going to take 4 of those tricks. I have 3 heart winners, so that's 7. That's 8 total. And then I have at least 2 diamond winners. So that is 10. We're playing imps this week, folks. So we're not necessarily worried about over tricks. And to be honest, in a situation like this, I would never be trying to take over tricks simply because I'm at massive risk by taking any sort of chance, right? What I'm talking about is I could take a diamond finesse. I'm going to here. I'm going to play the Jack of Diamonds from dummy right now just because it's a robot tournament and they like to cover. And, well, let's just see if we have anything else to talk about here. If they cover, the hand is essentially over. Well, when they don't cover, right, we're going to give ourselves every chance to take extra tricks without taking any extra risk. So here, watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to cash my clubs. This is just, I'm unblocking. Get me out of the way of that jack. So now that I've cleared clubs from my hand, I can cash that jack over there for a trick. And I'm going to play a low heart to the ace now because I can always come back to the queen. And I just want to see if I see any of those honors there. I can cash the jack of clubs now. Boom, boom. And now we're going to play hearts ending in that dummy over there. Okay, now we can watch for the jack and the 10 of hearts, or we can just count hearts, right? This is the second round of hearts. And here we haven't seen both of those honors fall, unless, did they pitch to our left at all? I don't think so, right? They haven't pitched anything on a club, maybe? I don't think so. But whatever. It's imps. If I take less tricks, I take less tricks. Here, we're just hoping the queen falls. We're not going to take a finesse, because if we take a finesse here, we could only take 9 tricks when we had 10 in the bank, and then we could lose all the rest in the spade suit. And here, thank goodness, the diamond was offside. There's the 10 of hearts. Okay, I didn't miss a card there. Because to be honest, guys, the robot plays as well or better than most people on all of these hands. So this is a tough win for us. This is for sure a chop or an average, right? And luckily, take a look, guys. Nice 4th best lead for the robot. They're being kind of normal so far today. So a nice 4th best lead. We really don't have a choice here. If we play low, the hand is over essentially, unless they do something weird like blocking spades, right? So notice when we play low, it just goes jack, and then okay, we'll wipe that king out with the ace, and we'll just take as many tricks as we're taking. And the other part of this is make sure you count your winners so you know you don't have to take a diamond finesse. Right? A lot of people are just going to kind of play bridge, and that diamond suit would be played by usually cashing the ace and then going back over there and taking a finesse. But the finesse is too much risk because we're already at our contract, and we could go below that, or at least below the number of tricks that we have guaranteed, right? And that's usually a bad idea, all right, unless you're really scraping together for extra stuff. All right, let's take a look at board 2 here. Again, the auction provided for us, and we're staying at a relatively low level. We opened 1 diamond, apparently, and it went all pass. All right, so here, one thing we can take a look at is, okay, we have 17 points, right? So partner has 5. They probably should have bid there with this hand. It's a pretty good 5 count, but whatever. That's 17 and 5, so that's like 22 total points. And that means the opponents have about 18. What it suggests is that 18 is relatively evenly divided between the 2 hands, right? Right-hand opponent passed originally. We opened only 1 diamond, and left-hand opponent passed, right? So if one of them, clearly if East had an opening hand, they would have done something. And if West had some values, they were more likely to enter this auction. So that's the only kind of information that at least I can gather from this hand. And also East didn't balance, which I always find weird when we're allowed to play one of a minor. But you know, that's what we're looking at right here. Good lead for us, at least initially. We're not really going to be roughing anything in the dummy, so them leading trump for us is just kind of pretty good, honestly, leading towards our position. We're going to play low from that dummy over there. And we see the queen, and all right, easy pickings right there. And now we're going to draw more trump. I plan to kind of draw trump ending in that dummy at some point. And then I can take a club finesse, right? That's the only suit that's going to provide extra tricks for us. And here, I'm going to take it right now. We could have played low to the ace and then low to the queen as well as a little safety. We're only going to kick ourselves if the king was singleton. Is it? No. Okay, good. And now the clubs is this is just about numbers, right? We've already lost one, and we should know now we have to lose one more, but then that last club will be good because we started with 8 of these. All right, so here we go. Now they're going to finally get to some hard play. And here at this point, folks, I would kind of keep everything hidden from the opponent. So watch what I'm doing. I'm playing the jack of diamonds to pitch a club. And I'm going to play a club now, and I'm going to pitch a heart. Right? So here, I know I'm going to lose a spade at some point. I'm going to just make it really tough for them to figure out what's doing there. So now I'm going to play the 9 of diamonds. I haven't seen all the heart honors drop. I need 2 of them to fall. So I'll pitch a heart there, and then I'll play a low spade. And here, I am like 99.9% going to lose the spade always, but sometimes if the opponents are sleeping, give them a little chance to make one of those pitches, and we're taking one extra trick, which could be the difference between a win and a loss on some of these. So here, not the most exciting hand to see right off the bat. 1 diamond, but we made a couple of over tricks here. We had a nice hand, and this just kind of plays itself here. Recognize that when we are determining whether we want to delay drawing trump, we would, if let's say we just focus on this south hand here. If I can paint on something without actually moving it, that would be nice. Here, there we go. Okay, so let's say we're sitting in the south chair, and let's say for some reason spades is trumps, right? Don't look at any other hand here. But here, I would really want to be getting rid of hearts and roughing in this hand because this is the short trump hand. Over here, the short trump hand with these 3 small diamonds has no roughing value, right? They're all flat here, nothing going on. So here we draw trump right away, and we're super happy to see them lead a trump towards our king jack initially. Easy to guess this suit now, and the hand is basically over right from the start. All right, let's take a look at where we're leaving off tomorrow and recognize we're going to have more information in this spot because, look, they've already given us an auction. And here, again, it's another auction where we have just been parked in 4 hearts and the opponents have said absolutely nothing. All right, so we'll see other versions of this, I would guess, in the next 8 hands or so where the opponents have bid, and we'll dive into how we grab information from those situations. But here, it's all about declaring for the maximum number of tricks because that's exactly what the robot's going to be doing at the other tables. I would say we're not a favorite in these events when we just declare against the robots. So we'll see if that pans out or if we have a successful week here. But we're off to a reasonable start. We haven't done anything poor. And let me just show you that one more time, guys. If you ever want to say thanks, there's a new tool for you and a new tool for this channel, and I'm again looking at a different video on the screen right now, and below that you have lots of things you can do to this. One of the new things you can do with the 10,000 subscriber threshold, you can just say thanks, and this is what's called a super thanks. It is a small donation to the channel, and it helps me and others just provide this free of cost to all of you. So if you would like to do that, again, not a requirement at all, just pointing out that that is possible. Now we have super chats in the live sessions. Now we have super thanks and all the other content, and there is a lot of that content on this channel. So check it out when you can. Hit subscribe, and if you feel like doing it, say super thanks. But super thanks to you guys for getting us to 10,000 subscribers. And this is day 1 of our Just Declare challenge. We have 4 days left, and I'll see you for the rest of those, folks. Take care.